You know what? In my head, I was going Saeed Ajmal, and I know it's not Saeed Ajmal. He doesn't play for England. Ajmal should. Sorry, Aj, you're out there. Sorry, pal. We needed like 4 off 2 balls, and I was on strike, and we scampered 2 from the penultimate ball when we should never have got 2. Whoever's at deep mid wicket, he's shooting, and it wasn't a very happy MS Dhoni. I'll tell you that. And whoever was deep mid wicket, by not hitting that last ball for 2, I almost single-handedly am responsible for the huge nature of MS Dhoni's brand these days. And I don't think I get enough credit. Well, I remember this game pretty well. I remember the whole World Cup 2010 because England were the only team making it a worthwhile viewing experience, because every game was really one-sided throughout the whole tournament, apart from the ones that we played in that were either the tie against India, we lost to Ireland, we lost to Bangladesh, there were 2 massive upsets, and then we beat the West Indies and South Africa in low-scoring thrillers in Chennai. So I mean, I don't think we've been thanked enough for keeping one-day cricket alive, because they'd have probably scrapped it after that World Cup. It was so dull and boring if it hadn't been for England. So thank you. So you're welcome, India. Your World Cup victory. We kept the crowds entertained so you could win that final and become heroes. No, in that game, I remember that's the best I ever saw Sachin bat by miles. He just absolutely blitzed it everywhere. It was an amazing pitch. Really good batting pitch, and those who've never been to Bangalore, it's a horrific place to bowl. It's intimidating because you stand there, the wicket is gorgeous. I mean, the ground staff at Bangalore, Brabant and Bangalore are the best looking pitches outside of Lords I've ever seen, and this is outside of Lords when they do it properly and not leave the wet green ones for when India tour. Absolutely amazing, and it's tiny. You look round, the boundaries are like right there. You talk to your bloke on the boundary, you don't have to raise your voice. It's frightening. And Sachin just dominated. He's got 157, I think it was. Smashed it everywhere. I think we did well to keep India down to about 340. And then Straussy, of all people, that's probably him texting now. Yeah, his ears are burning. Went out and matched Sachin. He got 157. And we were cruising. And we were all laughing and joking in the change room, saying, they were 20 short. Look how good we are. And then all of a sudden, I think it was Mishra, got a couple of wickets. And we got really bogged down out of nowhere. And then we were way behind the 8 ball, and we were never winning the game. And then, as always happens in one-day cricket, it's left to the bowlers to go and bail out the batsmen and try and win. So it was me, and I want to say, you know what, I can't even remember who came in at the end. Remind me. You know what, in my head, I was going Saeed Ajmal, and I know it's not Saeed Ajmal. He doesn't play for England. Ajmal should. Sorry, Aj, you're out there. Sorry, pal. So we walked in, and I remember him coming in, and it was, so I'd hit Mishra for 6. That never happened. And I was like, oh my God, I've hit a 6. I picked a googly and hit it for 6. And it kind of got us back into it, but we still needed about, 12 or 14. Yeah, and Aj came in. He says, what's happening, big lad? What's going on? I went, mate, let's just do our best. We can hope for the best. And his first ball, he just smacked it straight over my head. And for 6. And he was going, oh my God, I can't believe I've just done that. Oh my God, look at that. And so it got down to, we needed like 4 off 2 balls, and I was on strike, and we scampered 2 from the penultimate ball when we should never have got 2. Whoever's at deep mid wicket, he's shooting. And it wasn't a very happy MS Dhoni, I'll tell you that, and whoever was deep mid wicket. And then last ball, I remember running up to bowl, and I just thought, I'm just going to give myself a bit of room, and I'm going to go over extra cover. And it was just a bit too full to get underneath, and I hit it all right. But extra cover dived and stopped it, and we only got 1. But what I like to think is, think how big the IPL is. Think how much of a hero MS Dhoni is. Think how much his stock went up after winning that World Cup final and hitting the last ball for 6. If we had won that game, India wouldn't have qualified. by not hitting that last ball for two, I almost single-handedly am responsible for the huge nature of MS Dhoni's brand these days. And I don't think I get enough credit. Certainly don't get enough money for it. So if anyone's out, if any sponsors or, or filmmakers are out there and want to do, the in-depth tale, then get in touch with my people, because I'm willing to talk.